Okay, this is the 4th week since my Nissen Fundoplication Hiatal Hernia repair surgery, and actually tomorrow is going to be 30 days. So I just wanted to do an update for all of you who are interested in having this surgery done. Made much progress since the last video, which I think was 2 weeks ago. I don't remember. I've gotten a lot better since that time. Been able to eat many things. I'd say within the last 6 or 7 days, I've been eating things like fish, very small, very slow. You know, all the soft foods, cream of wheat, oatmeal, eggs, protein drinks and shakes. Those all go down anyway, but the more, you know, the softer, or should I even say more solid foods are going down pretty well too. So this really happened between the 3rd and 4th week. So it's just great to be where I am now. It's been a long journey to get here. Sometimes I wondered if I'd ever get to this point, you know, because all the fear and the euphoria that you hear out there sometimes about it. So it's just great that I've got to this point. Sometimes I'll have a poached egg. That'll get a little bit stuck, but it goes away in about 20 minutes. So that's for me, but most of the foods I haven't tried. Oh, I had some hamburger ground up with rice, and that went down pretty well. More of a soup than anything. I think, well, yesterday I had some fish, breaded fish with mashed potatoes. It went down well. Got a little stuck for a while, but not too bad because it's still healing in there. Still swollen, I'm sure, but a lot better since the 3rd week. It just in 1 week made much progress. So you can dispel the fears, if you have any, about what to eat if you get to this point, if that's going to be how your body responds to the surgery. Everybody is different, so this is me. I can't speak for you. Of course, sleeping is really good. No problem there. I don't know if this has to do with my heart, that you may not experience this at all, but was a week ago, I ate some thick oatmeal. My wife made it very thick, almost like cement, and I wasn't thinking. And I ate that, probably, you know, probably like a half a cup of it. And I felt it right away, probably in 10 minutes, and my heart rate went up to 165 for about an hour and a half. And it was scary because my heart was racing. So I'm doing my research on this, on whether the digestion, esophagus, stomach, and even the surgery has a connection to your heart, how it functions when you have an issue going on in there. I tend to think it does, but I don't really know for sure, so I can't speak authoritatively on that at all. And then it happened again 2 weeks ago when I ate a piece of bread, 1 piece of toast. I chewed it up really good. Small piece of toast. Not a problem, I thought. About 20 minutes later, the same thing happened. My heart raced 170 beats a minute for an hour and a half. It was the same amount of time. I was really, it was strange how that happened. So I think because of the type of food that I ate, that it just got stuck, caused quivering and spasming, and that is very close to your heart, your esophagus. But I don't know the physiology of it really, so I just leave it at that. Just to give you some tidbits of information, if that happens to you during your recovery. But since then, nothing, because I'm eating slow. I'm eating, the right kind of foods. Sometimes I take a chance, like with the bread and the thick oatmeal. That was a mistake. And I think the oatmeal, I ate it too fast. And your body knows. You can't trick your body. It knows. Your body's the boss, so listen to it. So I spoke with my surgeon about 4 days ago. Everything's on schedule. Everything's good. And I'm feeling just really good. Really good. To think back when I got out of surgery about 4 weeks ago, just under 4 weeks ago, how bad it was. It's just so great to be at this point in recovery. But there's still some ways to go. We'll see. Today I'm going to have some more fish, and I may try some hamburger that's not ground up, very slow. We'll see how that goes down and how I handle that. Doing many protein drinks I use banana, blueberry, water, a little bit of honey, and some protein to keep up my weight. My weight, I lost about 18 pounds, and I'm just seeing on the scale today I gained back about 3. So it's on the way back. So I guess to continue, or to sum it up, you just have to wait, and you have to do what the doctors say, as far as, or the nutritionist say on what to eat and how to eat, or you're going to suffer with pain if you take in these foods that in too fast that are not going to agree with you. But all told, you're going to get better. It's going to be okay. It's just I'm not a patient man, and I just want this thing over in 2 days. Not going to happen. So what else can I tell you about it? Feeling a little bit more strong. I'm not working yet. I'm in the construction type of field. I'm a plumber, so it's more strenuous work. So I'm not working. I'm just hanging out. So it's been 4 weeks since I've worked. A little bit more than 4 weeks. So I'm kind of bored, but that's what are you going to do? You have to hang out, recover, recuperate, and heal. All my incisions look good. They're completely healed. They're not they've never been a problem. I feel good. So I thought I'd make the video to update anybody that wanted to see or wanted to know, where you will be, possibly, if you're similar to me, where you will be in 4 weeks after the surgery. Some people have better results. I was listening to one person on YouTube. I think he said 3 days he was eating, more solid foods than ever. Chicken and all kinds of things. I don't know how he did that, but I tried chicken the first week, at the end of the first week, and I ground it up small, and it got stuck. Something about chicken, and the material tells you that. Your nutritionist or your doctors will tell you chicken's tough. Something about it that doesn't go down well. But now I've had it in soup and it's okay. I think what's going on is it's so swollen down there at the sphincter, where, you know, the stomach, the sphincter valve, and it's inflamed. And when the food goes in the stomach, is what I've learned, it creates what do they call it? The muscles, the the movement of the stomach, moving around, processing the food, and that, should I say, upsets the stomach, or causes the stomach to move around, the contents of the stomach, and that makes your esophagus and your surgery and more inflamed. So that's why they have you on soft foods for 2, 3, 4 weeks typically, so that can heal. And then then the solid foods can come in, and they're more aggressive as it breaks down the food and the acid and everything in your stomach. So you just listen to your body. That's really all it is. If your body is saying, listen, don't give me that food, stop. You better stop and take a softer food. And so that's really a summary of what's going on with me. So I will make another video maybe in 2 weeks or maybe in a month, and send it out there, and just for you to see and know what you're up against, how things usually progress, do's, don'ts, or at least for me. And you can compare that to other people you listen to online, what their experience has been. Mine has been typical, I think, of most people. I think if I was to caution anybody about it, would be basically just the food. You have to just listen to your body. But I wouldn't try like chicken or anything like that in your first week, like I did. I was just impatient. That's ridiculous. You just shouldn't do that. Probably shouldn't do that even if it doesn't hurt, because it has to heal down there. That really has to heal. And your stomach is so active when you put food in it. You got acid going on. You've got it compressing and expanding and contracting and breaking the food down, and your stomach has to relax and heal. But I'm in the first month, so 30 days. Tomorrow will be 30 days. I feel just, I'm probably, I don't know. I'd say I'm 80%, 85% back. Right in that neighborhood. Back to normal. But I still have a ways to go. I can't jump the gun. I don't want to be overconfident and just start eating everything, even if I don't feel any pain. So another couple of weeks, see how I'm doing, send it out on YouTube, help you guys out, compare notes, and so you'll feel like I did. I was checking out video after video and wanting to know what people are experiencing out there, what do's and don'ts. There was there was one gal on there, I forget her name, or I won't mention her name because maybe she doesn't want me to. Very friendly. She just was so she went through chapter and verse about it, her Nissen Fundoplication Surgery. I remember her saying that in her 3rd week she tried I think it was a burrito or something like that. She paid for that for an hour and a half, or maybe, I think it was longer than that. No, I think she said 5 hours or something. Just a big mistake. So that's a no-no. And then she updated after, I think it was, 5 weeks or something. And she was just about all healed up. So that gave me a lot of confidence. So 5 weeks. So I'll be in my 5th week next week. So all good. What a journey. What a road. So much pain in the beginning. Like I said in the previous video, probably a number 10 coming out of the hospital, maybe number 9. I will never forget it. And I just hope this long-term works out for me. I mean, that's why I had it done. You know, my stomach was up 3 or 4 inches above my diaphragm. And that's not good long-term. So I'm just looking forward to the weeks, months, years ahead, that I can have a normal life and be able to eat normally now and without pain, discomfort. So I think that's all there is to report. I hope you guys make an informed decision on your surgery. Don't be afraid. You got to endure a little pain. It'll go away. If you need it done, thank God that we live in a world, in an age where you can have it done. So many ages on past, no technology. I mean, think of it. We've basically been horse and buggy since what? Creation, up until 100 years ago. And there was none of this kind of technology. So thank God for it. And if you have the means and the money and the opportunity, take advantage of it. Because you can't really keep, the stomach cannot be where it is. I suppose it could be for a period of time, but that's not normal. Your stomach is supposed to be below the diaphragm. That's where it belongs, not above the diaphragm. So although I hear some people can live with it like that, that's not normal. So there'll be other complications from it, I'm sure, at a later date. And there are. I've been researching much about that. But there are other people that have had this for even 10 years and they're asymptomatic. They have no symptoms. So, you know, my food would get stuck. Basically what it was in there was like an hourglass. You have the stomach, part of the stomach here, diaphragm here, gets choked down, you know, the sphincter, where it goes through, and then you have your stomach here, most of your stomach below the diaphragm. And just pain after eating. I didn't have the GERD or the acid reflux as much as many online YouTubers have complained about with this complication. I didn't have that. Mine was just the food would be difficult to get down. I didn't regurgitate it, but it would be difficult to get down. And I can see why, because if you have an hourglass, picture an hourglass here, and then it gets smaller than the larger, think of how the food has to get through there at a very small opening. So now they fixed that, and to this point I can't be happier. But I will report again either 2 weeks or a month and give you an update on how things are progressing with me. So I hope this helped anybody out there that is either preparing to have the surgery or is in their first, second, third, fourth week. You know, I would encourage you to make a video if you can, help other people go through this. It really helps to me. You know, it's encouraging, it's uplifting, because you have knowledge. You know, knowledge is power. Without knowing what it's like coming out of surgery, I would be in the dark. I'd be a little bit nervous because I would think, wow, why am I not getting better? Why is it lasting 2-3 weeks? All this pain and this discomfort. But with the encouragement from others and the videos, really helpful. And that's kind of what it's all about. So hope this helped. And you have any comments or questions, I can answer whatever I can answer for you, and with what I went through. Okay? So you all take care, be well, and stay connected. Okay.